Namaste and good afternoon. On behalf of the sister city of Cupertino and Cupertino-Bhubaneswar sister city, it's my honor and privilege, along with Reena and other board members, to welcome Mayor Hungwe and council members J.R. Fruin. And I don't see anybody here, but I heard our Vice Mayor Sheila Mohan has sent a recorded message, which we will be showing it online, but we can't play it here because of the technical challenges. And also wanting to welcome our Consul General of India, Mr. Rakesh Adlaka, who had a very tough schedule and he really made it here. We really appreciate him coming in such a tight schedule. You know, our previous ambassador, today was his last day. He's in his airport. He wanted to see him off, but he chose the Independence Day as a more important and critical for the community, so he came over here. So I'm really appreciative of him coming here all the way. Thank you again. And I would like to thank the Sister City Executive Board and committee members, community leaders who are all out here, and everyone who's present here today to celebrate India's 77th Independence Day. And it has been a great Independence Day all around. Today, we had our Prime Minister Modi ji, and we had our special delegation from the US Congress visiting on their invitee of the Government of India. They had a very good trip, I believe. That also we can check it out on the internet. And I, Mahesh Pikal, I'm the founding executive board member of the Cupertino-Bhubaneswar Sister City. And again, this is the 7th year that the city of Cupertino and CBSCI have been co-hosting the flag raising ceremony. Before we begin, a little intro about the sister city relationship. It is a bridge to establish people-to-people relationship between two cities and countries. In this case, India, Bhubaneswar, and US, Cupertino. And to accomplish this very objective, the organization has conducted workshops, student exchange programs, delegations to and from India, and cultural arts exchange program through events. And the US-India Symposium series that we did over the COVID times to build bridges and exchange the best practices, and mostly for knowledge sharing. We also launched last year, the first outdoor cultural exchange event called Heritage India Fair. And this year too, we are going to have it on September 23rd. Please let all your friends and family know about it. It's in the Memorial Park. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank the other sister cities. Helen Davis from Cupertino, that's in Italy. She is here. Thank you for coming. Then we have Alicia Sakas from the Toyokawa sister city. Thanks again for coming in the hot sun. And Angela Chen, I don't think she's here, but she represents the Jinsen-Chu sister city. And we are pretty much very active sister cities, and we have been doing a lot of activities here jointly. And we are very thankful and grateful to our mayor, vice mayor, council member, and city staff for supporting these sister city programs. Without them, we couldn't have been doing all the things that we do. And especially in this hot sun, you can see the city staff really slugging it out, and really appreciate every one of them. Especially Patricia, Tina have been really grateful for their help. Next, I don't want to take much time. We want to jump in and start with the flag raising. And the first and foremost, we will start with the the American flag. What we'll do is we'll raise the flags. At the same time, we'll have the US national anthem. Then we'll have the Indian flag and Indian national anthem. Then the mayor and the ambassador can share their thoughts. So let's start. Mayor Hungwe, please, if you can join us on the stage here. And where's Aditi? Yeah, and Aditri Sharma. She is our amazing US national anthem singer, and she's in high school in Cupertino, and she's going to do the US national anthem and then followed with the Indian anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Aditi. Next will be the Indian flag, and I would like to invite our Consul General, Mr. Rakesh Adlaka, out here. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. No, he's saying after he raises it. Please come. Please. Afterwards. Help to you? Okay, good. All right, thank you. Okay, now the national anthem.
Okay.
Veena, you can stand here.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय है भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलद तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाए तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय है भारत भाग्य विधाता जय है जय है जय है जय 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 है
Jai Hind! Jai! Jai! Jai Hind! Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Aditi. As always, you are amazing. I always wonder how you do it, but thank you again. So, I would like to invite again our mayor, Hungry, to speak and share a few words. Just to give a little background, I'm sure all of you know she needs no introduction, but she has over 30 years of community service. Hung has she's a dedicated community volunteer first, then the mayor second, correct? Yes. And she has served on many local non-profit organizations and boards. She has been elected to the Cupertino City Council in November 2020. And she brings integrity, experience, and commitment to the Cupertino City Council. And she believes in the servant leadership and always commits her passion, energy, and action-taking abilities, always in the public service. She is, as I said, she's a community leader first, mayor second, but she's an amazing person. I will invite her to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of the City of Cupertino, I want to welcome everyone here, Council General, and all the Cupertino residents, or if you're not a Cupertino residents, let's here to celebrate the Indian Independence Day. I want to acknowledge our friends, our representatives from our sister city, Bhubaneswar, Mahesh Pakara, right here, and Reena Rao. Where's Reena? Raise your hand. Thank you so much. Our partnership with Bhubaneswar has fostered mutual respect, learning, and collaboration. I would also like to acknowledge my fellow council members, Councilmember J.R. Froome. We are here to represent Cupertino to celebrate this very important Independence Day. I want to say a personal note. My granddaughter was born on August 15th. So Indians American Day, Independence Day always has a very special place in my heart. Although Vice Mayor Mohan could not be here, she is in India, but she has recorded a very special message that will be available on the video of today's celebration, which will be broadcast and available in the next few days. As we stand together here in the city of Cupertino for the continuous occasion making this triumph of the pursuit of liberty and democracy, we honor the sacrifices of countless freedom fighters and harmony of multicultural voices coming together for our shared vision of people who continues to learn, grow together as a community here in Cupertino and across our nation. This celebration offers us a wonderful opportunity to seek knowledge and grow our understanding of one another. When we cultivate environments where people can share their visions, their stories, their beliefs, their experiences, we find out that while our practice may differ, our core values and desires often are the same. The city of Cupertino is a beacon of cultural diversity and stands as a testament to the beauty of emerges of people of valued backgrounds come together, which not only enhances our social fabric, but also foster a spirit of mutual understanding, respect, and collaboration. In closing, we wish all you a very happy Independence Day. May our bond continues to grow, our understanding increase, and our collective commitment to unity inspires all of us and our future generations. And I want to say, if I say this correctly, Jaya Hind. And Councilmember Froome?
Jai Hind.
All right.
Greetings, namaste, and hello Cupertino. Thank you to all of you who came out to support the 77th India Independence Day flag-raising ceremony, marking 76 years of India's independence. This wonderful celebration is brought to you by our sister city, Bhubaneswar, and the city of Cupertino. As your Vice Mayor, I stand with all of you in our commitment to celebrate the rich diversity in our community. At a time when we often see division, having important conversations that matter to all of us, striving to increase our understanding of one another, and celebrating our unique qualities. These are what make Cupertino a wonderful city to live, work, and raise a family. Today's ceremony further demonstrates Cupertino's commitment to promote diversity in our city. I especially want to thank our sister city representatives, Mahesh Pakala and Reena Rao, for their work to foster positive multicultural interaction and understanding through art, culture, and social exchanges. And so again, thank you to all of you who were able to attend and celebrate with us today. Jai Hind.
India is one of the world's largest democracies, as you know, and India, of course, as US is one of the oldest democracy. And the relationship between US, India is like marriage made in heaven. And with that, I would like to invite our Consul General of India, Mr. Rakesh Adlakaji, to come. While he's walking in, he's an IFS officer, we call Indian Foreign Service, and is very accomplished. He was in Oman, he was in the UN, as well as in Paris, you name it. He has a very interesting background, and he has been there, done that. So I'm so honored that he could find his time today to come and share a few words with us. Rakeshji.
Honorable Mayor of Cupertino, Hung Wei, Council Member J.R. Fruin, and other dignitaries. I see there are a lot of other dignitaries from various walks of life. It's difficult to name everybody. The Mr. Mahesh Pakala, Cupertino-Bhubaneswar Sister City Initiative, and other members of this initiative. Namaste, good afternoon. I am deeply honored to be here with you all to celebrate the 77th Independence Day of India. I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. At the outset, I would like to thank Mayor Hungwe and other council members and the dignitaries around us for always supporting the Indian community and standing by them in Cupertino and in other places. Your presence here today with us and in all other events is a testament to this. Thank you very much, Mayor. I would also like to commend all the office bearers of the Cupertino-Bhubaneswar Sister City Initiative for the wonderful work they are doing in the fields of arts and culture, youth and education, business and trade, as well as community development. We highly appreciate their contribution. Friends, as we celebrate the 77th Independence Day of India, it is time to reflect and see for ourselves the progress that has been achieved in this period. India is now the 5th largest economy and very soon will be the 3rd largest economy in the next 5 years. The progress made by India in healthcare, space, digital economy, infrastructure is phenomenal and is there for everyone to witness. And as you all know, India and US have comprehensive global and strategic partnership which is anchored in a new level of trust and mutual understanding. During the recent visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to USA in June 2023, both sides reaffirmed a vision of India and United States as among the closest partners in the world. This is a partnership of democracies looking into the 21st century with hope, ambition, and confidence. We have strong partnership in defense and strategic affairs, technology cooperation including in semiconductors, space, energy, education, and a lot more. In fact, I would say sky is the limit for India-US partnership. The India-US trade is an engine for global growth with bilateral trade exceeding $191 billion in 2022, nearly doubling from 2014. We hope that our strong partnership will continue in the times to come. The Indian diaspora in US is vibrant one and have been instrumental in the strong India-US relations. The Government of India values and recognizes the important role being played by Indian diaspora, and I compliment you all for this. Before concluding, I would like to once again thank the organizers for hosting this wonderful event and inviting me to be a part of this to celebrate the Independence Day of India, and I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Rakeshji. Really appreciate your kind words. Thank you. And next is, our mayor has a proclamation that she wants to give. Yeah.
The city of Cupertino has appreciation certificate presented to Cupertino-Bhubaneswar sister city in appreciation of hosting a celebration to honor the 77th anniversary of our Indian independence, enhancing multicultural understanding, appreciation, and diversity within our community. The city commends your efforts and wishes you the best luck of your future endeavors. This is for our sister cities, Bhubaneswar. Congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's take a picture together.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Mayor, for taking the effort for the proclamation. Really appreciate it. I also like to acknowledge a couple of folks I missed out. Orien Mahoney is here. always there when we do anything. And of course, Gilbert Wong there. And we have got our new, I just said Yanza, but also the Foothills College chair, the newly appointed Lee Lambert there. Thanks for coming in the last minute. Really appreciate it. He's the chairperson. And did I miss? Oh, Trudy. Trudy is somewhere here. There. Fremont Unified High School, Trudy. Thank you again for coming. And if I missed anybody else, please let me know. And of course, I wanted to thank our board members, Mahesh Nialini and John Girelli and Stephen Wendell. They couldn't make it, but they're always there and we need. And of course, we have our team members here, Devashish Rao here, and Vinuta there. They're always there. Whatever Cupertino Sister City event we do, they are helping out. And of course, we got today, we are very honored to have Devashish's mom here. Thank you. And Kiran is here. Kiran, where's Kiran? Kiran, the commissioner, is here.
Commissioner, right?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Any other commissioners here we would just want to acknowledge that. Thank you. Of course. Anybody? Okay, cool. And without much ado, next is, I think, the dance.
The 1 minute silence.
Okay. Yeah. Before we get on to the next program, as you all know, there was a meeting here in the City Hall regarding one particular contentious topic. And after that, one of our city members here from Cupertino, very active community member who has been very, very active and in talking about the Indian American issues, Hindu American issues. He passed away in front of the hall right here. You know, he had a heart attack and he passed away. We would like, his name is Mr. Milind Makwana, and he has been a role model for a lot of Indian Americans in the, I would say, in the US now. The way the issue has been discussed over the internet, it will be an honor for all of us to stand up and give a 1 minute silence in remembrance of Mr. Milind Makwana.
You forgot the manager and the city. Tina.
Thank you. I think we will do that. And I would also, I have mentioned that before, and again want to mention it again. All this has been done by the city, the city staff with Pamela and Tina. And I'd forget all the crew members here who have been standing there on the hot sun and doing the videoing, and many other folks out there. Stephanie and Kirti, of course. And many others. Thank you again. So with that, I would like to switch gears and give it to Reena to do the next part of the program.
Hello, happy Independence Day to everyone. So the next part of Mahesh has said everything, so I don't want to repeat the same thing again. So now for the next part of the program, we have two brief performances. To start with, this is a little high. Shreya Kamath, I don't know where she is. Shreya? Yeah, please come here. And she's been learning Bharatanatyam from Guru Srimati Nirmala Madhav, Artistic Director of Pampa Dance Academy, for the past 15 years. She'll be rising junior at UC Santa Cruz. Today she will be presenting Vande Mataram, our national song. Thank you.
Ah
That was, hello, mics. Hello, yeah. That was really wonderful. And by the way, I'm Reena Patnaik Rao. I'm a native from Odisha, and I was the one who initiated the Sister City initiative, whatever. And then, and this has been there for last 12 years, and slowly we are trying to add a lot of programs. And hopefully we have our next program coming up, Heritage India Fair, on September 23rd in Memorial Park. So if everyone's, please do come and visit. We'll have dances, food, performances, and what else? Music and booths. Yes, lots of, but yeah, lots of things happening. So, and we also going to start a student exchange program next year, restart rather. Because of a pandemic, we had stopped it, and we're going to try to take some students from here to Bhubaneswar, and from Bhubaneswar back here. With that, we'll go to the next performance. It's an Odissi performance, which is actually from my state in Odisha. So now Pallavi, my state, our state, whatever. It's a Pallavi in Odissi. It's a nritya or pure dance item said to be raga. This Pallavi, set in Rag Basanta, called Basanta Pallavi, is a joyous dance welcoming the spring season. Artists are Vallabhi Sahu and Ishita Sahu. Teacher is Guru Rinku Sahu. Choreographer Padma Vibhushan Guru, Kelucharan Mahapatra. With that, let's start the song. Thank you.
Shikhanda Baraho Chaya Vaddha Chudam Puspanu Pikam Chiuta Navankurenam Brahman Muda Kama Mana
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing job. Awesome. Everybody's asking me what's her age. I don't know, but she's amazing. Yeah, she's just too good. 9 and 15. Okay. 9, 13. All right, thank you so much. And it was, I think, a small glimpse into what India offers to the democracies. And I think this is just a small window just to showcase what we do. And the sister city has been having an amazing relationship with the city of Cupertino. And thanks to all the support, this has been happening. And before I let you go, I want to let you know there's another sister city is doing an event on September 9th. Rotary. The Rotary Club of Cupertino is organizing the Night and Day Festival on September 9th. And the Memorial Park. Please go and enjoy that as well. Am I right, Orin? Day and night or night and day? Fall Festival. Okay. Now it's Fall Festival. I'm sorry. The name kept changing. So it's a Fall Festival. Please go and enjoy. They have a lot of booths, a lot of food, a lot of, I think, games for the kids as well. And it has been going on forever. So you guys will experience. September 9th in Memorial Park. Again, thank you all for taking the time in such a hot afternoon and enjoying. And Tirupati, yeah? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most importantly, we are recycling the flags in this chassis. Please drop it off. Drop it off at that booth out there for the next year. Again, thank you again for all your time. And Rakeshji, again, I really appreciate you taking the effort to come over here. Thank you again.